Something ain't right. Let me get myself started. Yeah, I guess it's cool. I mean, I can bring it back a little bit. I think this is much better. Whatever, whatever. All right, I'll probably just fix it later. But what's up, y'all? What's going on? What's up, chat? All right, cool. All right, so we're going to get things started. First and foremost, welcome on to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Process is the name. Philadelphia sports content creator / sports analyst. Cover NBA, MLB. To be honest with you, just started MLB. Started with MLB like a few years ago. And NFL. NFL is my top sport, but as of right now, we got NBA playoffs, which is starting Tuesday, and then we have MLB as well. So for tomorrow, we have no NBA, no basketball. All we can talk about is baseball. So that's what we're going to get into. So, like I said, man, well, I haven't said it, but I'm gonna tell you guys. Everyone, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, like, comment, and share. That's definitely gonna help me through the algorithm. And let's get into it, man. It's all right setup. I'll be honest with you. It's not nothing personal, nothing big or anything. But regardless, the matter of fact is, we're gonna talk about bat. We're gonna talk about ball. We're gonna talk about ball. All right. So there's not much we can get into. I'm going to share my screen to people. That way I can show y'all what I'm getting myself into. Let me see. All right. And I'll be honest with y'all, I did cover a little bit NBA, but as far as my picks, I faded off the NBA today. I just didn't like what I was seeing. A lot of teams were just like tanking. A lot of players out. It was just like I'm watching the Nuggets versus the Spurs, and bro, I don't know none of these guys who are playing. Castle's playing, which surprisingly he's playing. So, all right, let's get into it, man. Let's look into these games for tomorrow, and when we on here, bro, I always like throw notes into it for tomorrow. That way I can get things started for the Discord. But it's always good. I always do this all the time for chat. I like to. All right. I like to look at. I like to look at the lines the night before. That way I know what I'm dealing with for the next day. Gives me a better understanding. So. Fuck. All right. All right, let's look at these games real quick. What we got here? All right, see if there's anything available for Monday. Got the Cubs versus the Phillies. All right. What I usually do is chat. I always look at the HRRs and also the pitching strikeouts, not the pitching outs. And if y'all have anything at all, like if y'all want me to look at anything else, because like I said, bro, first year of like analyzing the MLB, but I'm getting a pretty good look on how everything's working. So while we're waiting for fantasy football chat, we're going to get into MLB, and as well as we're going to get into playoff basketball, playoff NBA. So for right now, we're going to look into these games. Brandon Marsh, he had 2 total HRRs yesterday. Well, actually today. His plate appearance is round 4. And his hits, runs, RBIs, all under 1. Going up against the Cubs. And let's see, Assad is the pitcher. See how Brandon Marsh would do against him. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, 0% on his stinkers. That's 41% of his stinkers through his pitch. That's great. It's a great sign. Don't have anything yet. I mean, so far everything looks great. The only thing I'm really worried about is his slider, but it's only 3% of the to worry about. If you guys can see that, hold on, because I know I'm okay. You guys can see that. Perfect. All right. So Brandon Marsh, and also looking at the head-to-head matchups, he's been going at a 80% hit rate last 10. And he's been averaging 2.3 HRRs. So looks great. And as you can see over here, man, like it's leaning towards the under for over 1.1 HRR. So what I like to do is, bro, for this type of play right here, I for sure like to go with his just get 1 HRR for this game here against the Cubs. And also to be mindful as well, you look at the other batters versus the Chicago Cubs. 1 out of 8 went over this line, so doesn't look too great at all. Doesn't look too great at all. To be honest with you. And chat, if y'all got anything at all, like this is a live stream, so if y'all have any players you want me to like take a look at, I'm always happy to do so. All right. And then also, what I also like to do is typically after I look at a player, I will go through Rollabot AI, which you guys can go grab the app yourself. Like it's a AI tool to use for sports picks, also for like sport research. For any of your over under plays, you can plug into Rollabot AI. Rollabot AI can definitely help you out. It's definitely power heavily on the NBA, but soon it will get a lot of exclusive features for MLB as well. So if you want this in your arsenal, you could download it in your App Store, Google Play. It's actually on my channel. The link's in my channel along with my promo code. That way you can get a 7-day free trial of using the app. All right. So what I like to do is for MLB chat, I'll be like thoughts on Brandon Marsh 1+ hits, runs, RBIs on Monday. And the reason why I'm being very specific is because the feature for, and I'll show y'all later, like there's a lot more feature for NBA for Rollabot compared to MLB. You can still ask questions for MLB through Rollabot, but you have to be very specific when speaking about it, when asking questions. But it's still a great tool to use because it will definitely tell you about like based off the data of the hit rate, the confidence score, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So as of right now, they don't have anything yet because it's still pretty early. It's 10 o'clock in the evening, and the game doesn't start until like tomorrow evening. So this is one I'm definitely going to just like throw into the back burner, which is my notes. And this is something I'm gonna tell later on. or keep it in the back of my head. All right. All right. Now going back, and you see here, chat, like we don't have much to really like get into really. And this game alone, JT Real Moto doesn't look great. So for games like this, obviously they don't have much for this game alone. So that's why I'm going to move on to the next game, Washington versus Pittsburgh here. And really, I'm just trying to see a lead. I'm trying to see something that looks great in my eyes. Like Ryan O'Hearn for the Pirates, he's very inconsistent, which not really my favorite. If I'm looking at a line like this, like this definitely does throw me off because I'm seeing him not being highly consistent of his HRR, his hits, runs, or RBIs. Even if you go through the supporting stats, his plate appearance is averaging 4.1, hits is at averaging 1.5 for runs, 0.9 for RBIs, and batter walks is at 0.6. And just to let y'all know, bro, I'm pretty congested right now. So even me being live right now, like I can't really breathe through my nose. So bear with me. This is tough. This is tough, man. All right, cool. Okay. All right. Let me see him versus this pitcher right here for 2026. And let's see. This is, and look, I keep getting confused like whether this is great or bad. Hold on one second. One second, chat. One second. All right, 1 second. Okay, I thought so. All right, so he's more like gets struck out through fastballs, curveballs. I ain't gonna lie, he looks cooked. Not really a fan of Ryan. What about Nick York? And also, this is the reason why I like looking at these like in like the night before because it's not a lot that I'm looking at, but that way I'm very aware. I'm most likely aware of like what's going on, and I can definitely like tackle the line like at a much better rate compared to like most. So Brandon Lowe for this matchup here. Don't look great. And all we have is baseball, and which honestly the baseball people and what I hear all the time too is like, hey, find more value off baseball picks, which I do agree with that because look, first year of being a analyst, and I don't know how people do basketball all the time, bro. Like doing this the whole season, like you can't really trust the players for basketball, and players don't really want to play. They don't really want to try, like, and everything just seems scripted. Like unless like baseball and football, players want to try. Basketball is a whole different story. That's why betting for basketball, it sucks, bro. It sucks. And it's like, bro, it's kind of tough for like reading these players if none of these guys want to like actually try. Yeah, I might be the only one thinking that, but it is what it is, bro. Um, Cody Bellinger for this game, bro. He is looking very great. He's looking great on his end, bro. Like if you look over here, the batters versus pitcher Arsenal, like he's green on the fastball, sliders, changeup, and cutter. So if I'm looking at Cody Bellinger, I'm definitely going with one hit runs, and RBIs. So and this is the reason why I like HRR's chat because um, this early on in the season, you just don't know like if a guy is really feeling it, he's going to get a guaranteed hit. Because if I like to combine all of it at once. So it's like, look, if he doesn't get a hit, he might get a run. If he doesn't get a run, he might get RBI. Like it's still great. It's still great. I think everyone should be doing it because if you're just going off of hits alone or just like what else? All these like single runs or single RBIs. I mean, it's cool if you know what you're doing, but personally for me, I'd rather just go with the eight HRRs because it's more value there. It's more value. And it's safe. And I like to be safe. I like to be safe. So all right. Let me look at this picture right here. You see Kikuchi? Kikuchi? Is that how you say it? Kikuchi? Kikuchi? All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Let me see. One second. And like I said before, if you're been on here for a while, appreciate it. First and foremost, just subscribe to my channel, hit the like, all right, comment and share this with someone who is sports betting the MLB. And right now, this is the night before. I will be going live every morning, every night before. That way I can get better read at everything. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. All right. So looking at UC for this one, he is performing well against the Yankees. You see right here, um, first five guys, the first five batters, man. Like he's going to see justice. He's going to do justice with his fastballs. All right. Now looking at the sliders, still a lot of green. Still a lot of green, especially in the first three. Change ups. This is where it gets kind of tricky here because it's low 50-50. And then you look at cutter, and then you look at curveball. All right. Look at the similars. 3 out of 7 pitchers versus New York Yankees have went over their line. And then the matchup alone, this is what we got. So yeah, as you can see, last 10, you see the inconsistency right here. And I'm not really a big fan while I'm looking at this personally. So it's a good thing I'm looking at his line. That way I can just like keep that in mind in the back of my head and just like not tail this guy at all. Same thing goes to Will Warren. Not really a fan of his line at all at 5.5. Other pitchers, 2 out of 9. That's very alarming for that one. And yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Will Warren for this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next game, and I'm just going through every game right now, chat. Like sometimes I might just like pause while I'm saying to explain myself. And that's more so the reason. Just like I'm just looking at these lines right now. I'm not really. There's nothing that I really like will go with. I'm just getting myself ready for the next day. All right. Also, if you want to see my daily picks too, I do have a Discord. You guys can like check out daily picks every single day for free. You can subscribe to my Discord, which you can find in my channel as well. Just go to the link. I got all my links in my YouTube channel, so that way you guys can go ahead and like check me out over on TikTok, X, through my Discord, and etc. All right. All right. Look at Tristan Gray. Tristan Gray here. 0.5. Fastballs, he does great against fastball. Does great against cutters, sliders. It's alarming. Sinkers, alarming. Change those okay, and then splitters, which is 0%. And you see how like it's just a lot of these batters, bro. Like there's games where like they just don't do anything, and that's another reason why too. Is like look, y'all can comment, y'all can give me an opinion. Like, what y'all rather like? Y'all rather like to just go with the strikeouts? Y'all rather just go with the money lines, or y'all rather just go like the hits, the runs, or just the hits, runs, RBIs, HRRs? Because I feel it, it's tough. It's tough looking at this, but it's a much easier read compared to like basketball. All right. Let's see. Wilson. All right. Contreras. All right. Other Barris does great against this pitcher coming up. Head to head is like very inconsistent, but it's been playing great recently. So this is probably something I'll just keep in the back of my head and just like might tell this one later. So let me see here. All right, cool. And the money lines will be here tomorrow. And we're definitely going to cook with the money lines, baby. We're going to money. We're going to get that money, chat. We're going to get that money. All right. Okay. Right. All right. Angel Martinez. Let me take a look at him. Oh, this is 2025. Shit. And also another thing too is like I do want to allude to the people. Look, at the end of the day, this is all just like luck. There's nothing that's like guaranteed, nothing that's locks at all. So that's why I'm doing this, and I say this to everyone, is to create a risk management system. So let's just say you have like $100, okay? I think it's best for like every slip that you throw in, just do $1. Just do $1, even though it's pretty low. But if you're look, the main goal is while doing this chat is to not deposit, is to actually withdraw your account. So if your bankroll is at $100, you should only put in like $1. Sure, you could probably do the $3 to $5, but like really $1 is ideal. And I prefer it that way because you never know. You're going to have days like I'll be transparent with y'all. Today I went 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5 for my slips. All right. But I have the risk management tolerance where days like this, I'm not worried about it. I'm moving on and I'm getting myself ready for tomorrow. And Monday might be a day where I actually cash in. I actually do a full sweep, or I just went 4 out of 5, something like that. Something like that. But this is an everyday struggle for us. So I would just say, bro, risk tolerance. Do whatever you can, man. Do whatever you can in order to like, you know. All right. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. All right. I'm just getting text right. I'm just getting text messages right now. Um, I'll be honest with you, man. I really do. I probably haven't said this, but I really do appreciate Rollerbot and what Rollerbot has done for me. Um, and just like moving on to like different platforms because TikTok has been trying to like shut me down because they don't like the content I've been making, which it doesn't make sense because like I have real life supporters and the supporters themselves like they're like what the fuck. I'm like yeah man, like they don't want me around. So but I'm not going to trip over a chat like it doesn't help anyone like if I start bitching and moaning about it. So right now all I'm doing is just trying to be great. I'm just trying to be great, bro. Just trying to be great and doing the best I can just to with the people that still support me, I'm gonna do the best I can to be active for them as much as I can. All right. Let's see here. Okay. You know what? A couple people have been telling me, do Instagram live, do Instagram live, which is like, I probably will do Instagram. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to go into like Streamlab and like go live for Instagram, YouTube, whatever, whatever. I need to like diversify as much as I can. I'm trying the best. I'm trying the best right now. Yeah, because it's probably the only option I got at this point. And I think this is the price to pay of being a controversial guy, honestly. And you got platforms like TikTok. They don't like the way how I run content. So even though I'm talking about sports and there's many people doing the same thing I'm doing, they just don't like and want to do it. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I said, man, like so I'm here. I'm still doing it. Still doing my thing, man. Let me look at Andy Pages. All right. And that's pretty much it. We don't have many games today. I mean, tomorrow. Let me see. Let me look for tomorrow's games. Let me see. How many games do we have, chat? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we only got 10. But still, I thought it was more. Damn, I thought it was more. All right. Let me look. Let me look at the Twitter, man. What's going on? VJ Edgecombe's rookie year. I'm not gonna lie, his run is solid. I mean, if you look at this, It's definitely looked promising for the Sixers, bro. It definitely looked promising, bro. VJ Edgecombe, 75 games, bro, out of 82. That's impressive. That's impressive. 16 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal per game, over 1 steal per game, 44% from the field goal, 35% from 3 point. Shit. 82% from free throws. The fucking legend, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, and I love Tyrese Maxey. I do. Look, I love Tyrese Maxey. I truly love Tyrese Maxey. I think he's a phenomenal player, but Tyrese Maxey wasn't balling like this in his rookie year. Tyrese Maxey was trying to find minutes in his rookie year. BJ Edgecombe off the gate was giving us buckets, was giving the Sixers buckets, bro. Off the gate, he scored 30 points, bro. This guy is one-on-one. He's one of them dudes, bro. So I'm glad the Sixers have him, BJ Edgecombe, bro. He is him. He is him. He's him. All right. What else we got here? Jaden Daniels, 30 year in the league and 28 years old is crazy. Bro, what's up with that dog, bro? Bro, Jaden Daniels. That's some real shit, bro. Jaden Daniels, he was an old ass rookie, bro, when he started out. Old ass rookie. Low ass arms. But he's gonna be Eagle. He's gonna play for the Birds. I'm not even gonna get started with Embiid. Yeah, if you look at Tyrese Maxey's rookie year compared to what I just said about VJ, bro. Yeah, VJ is on a different level. And the fact that next year, bro, I wouldn't be surprised VJ's averaging at least 20 points. At least 20 points. He should. He should, bro. Like, he's capable of doing so. He's capable of doing so. All right. All right. Shit. All right, bro. Before we head out, like I said, man, you can find this in the link in my bio. This is my page right here. My website is winnable. Here you can get sources for my NBA, NFL, and MLB picks on every game. All right. And here's why I have the get for free, or you can get the Elite Game Pick subscription where you can get all my stats every single day. All my stats. All right. Oh shit. I didn't even share it, bro. That's on me. That's on me. This is what I was talking about, bro. All right, this is my main page. All right. Let's just say before you can get it for free. But if you want all my premium picks, you can subscribe to my Elite Game Pick subscription. All right. And like I said, you can find that all in the link in my bio. Let me see. And this is why you can also go to my TikTok. I also post on TikTok as well, chat. So
there are questions about his future. Can we get to that point?
so we got videos like this.
Questions about Jalen Hurts' future. I think it's fair to wonder a year from now if they're going to get a quarterback, draft one, or move on from Jalen. I think it's fair to wonder that. So my thought is, what if I have?
I was going to say this, but Mlb should consider.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Over the year
after year after year, it's Philadelphia Eagles.
My videos has been cooking, bro, and I do all this.
Green Bay Packers are trading
editing,
wide receiver
all of
Dontavian
it,
Wicks
man.
to the Philadelphia Eagles in exchange for a 2026 fifth-round pick and a 2027 sixth-round pick. And if you still think AJ Brown will not get traded, then you're just cooked and you've been living under a rock. Because with the moves, how he wrote.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I improved so much compared to what my old videos look like. Like, if I had to go all the way back, let me go to the oldest. Like the oldest. All right. And he's my oldest. I used to do clips. And you can see, like, I got mad. Yeah, it's just gonna be nothing but clips, bro. Like, it's nothing but the popular ones, bro. I'm gonna see what my old videos look like based off. Okay, this is one.
Nobody's talking about this, but if you're a wide receiver who passed your prime in the National Football League and you signed to the Baltimore Ravens, you are cooked. Your career is done. Baltimore Ravens is nothing but a retirement home. Why keep doing this to Lamar Jackson? Keep doing this to a back-to-back MVP Lamar Jackson. You are wasting
This was
prime.
last year.
The front office literally will look at highlights back in 10 years ago and was convinced that this player is still top 10 in the league. Cat, in what world do you think DeAndre Hopkins is going to give you a 1,000-yard season? It says a lot about the.
And you know what's crazy too? I did post this. No, I made this video. Like, this was in the garage because you could see the lighting. The lighting was like, it was okay. There was I had no mic. It was just using a phone. And that's typically how I was making videos, where I'll probably just I'll be in my car just making videos, and then I'll edit everything from right there.